is a crucial possession for him.
Defense has been causing a lot of rush shots.
Working it around, going inside, and rejected. Oh, what a great swat!
Bring that weak stuff in here.
All right, T-Bags, we back on 2K10. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all know the deal, bro. Hey, this shit actually finally worked now. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get a game on this shit one day, but that's not what I came to do. We came to get back in this my career. You feel me? Been too long. We gotta get this season over with so I can get me a ring. Get on 2K11. We're getting right into the game. But I ain't gonna bap. I got a few more games I'm gonna add to the roster for y'all boys. You feel me? Got a couple of good games, good old games, good new games, you know what I'm saying? Games I ain't played yet. Games I played but ain't recorded, you feel me? I got it all for y'all.
Well, it's time for the Sprite Ice Cold Keys to the game. Well, Clark, what do you think will be the key for the Blazers?
Well, their focus has to be on Tim Duncan. He's a rebounding machine. So it's all about boxing out on D and getting crafty on offense. Don't allow him to do what he does well. Make him do something else.
And as for San Antonio, Clark, how about them? What do you think will be the key for them?
He's explosive whether he starts or comes off the bench. Manu Ginobili.
Oh man, that was too easy. I tried to do a dribble move, you know what I'm saying? It looked like they weren't gonna let me trigger that bit, so I'm like, fuck it, y'all ain't gonna let me pass. We can throw that shit up in front of you. Y'all know the saying, y'all know the motto. Hey, if you Lillard than me, you're not stopping me.
Kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Good D by
You're supposed to pass off my screen, but it's all love. Stop him.
They lost big, Kevin, against them the last time. The rebound differential tells part of the story there. They simply got dominated on the backboard.
Ginobili with the ball. Brandon Roy making his last shot. To Manu. Jefferson.
Come on now. You got help.
Ginobili. And that one's good.
I knew that one was good as soon as you listen. That's cash money.
And here are the Blazers. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
The pitfall, their downfall was foul trouble. That pretty much limited their options. Made the game disjointed and it put them at a major disadvantage as the game went on.
And it's the Spurs with the ball.
No fucking way you did that. Wow.
2:58 left in the first. Here's Roy.
Oh my God.
These guys are doing an excellent job on offense here at the start of this game. Good shots leading to 4 or 5 shooting.
Ginobili with the ball. Averaging 9 points per contest.
That's it. That's a shot. Oh no.
Portland leading. Here's Roy. He's got 6.
Great assist on that basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
No.
Stop forcing shit.
Trailblazers going now the other way.
Oh my God.
The break is up. Here's Baxter. It's rebounded by Jefferson. San Antonio trailing here.
Timmy.
Here's Magician. Nets it from the lane.
He detected the early opening there and took advantage. That's a smart decision.
Odin inside. He's against Gooden.
I'm on to the young Roy. Got my jersey on. Gotta prove myself.
Holden. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson.
It's nice to give the fans some eye candy.
Eyes up,
but you
I'm
gotta
down
convert.
court. Yes, sir.
Here's Magician.
No! One more try. Fuck with me.
Magician backs in. Let's go with the three. Shot is off. And the Blazers the other way.
Why ain't nobody taking lays off of my looks?
Here's
Nobody passing out of my
Baxter.
assists.
Magician around the miss inside. Here's San Antonio now. Trailing by 2. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
I didn't think we saw maybe a handful of games and then that relying solely on their offense.
Quickly, let's check out the Western Conference standings. The season in full bloom. Look at Portland. The season filled with ups and downs. 10th right now in the conference. And of course, there's the Spurs. 8.5 games behind them.
Kevin, they've been kind of a mystery to me. You know, you look at them and they've...
Here's Miller, averaging 13 points a contest. Aldridge connects on the baseline to Aldridge.
Boy, he's got a nice touch at the mid-range, Kev. His height makes it a tough shot to defend, too.
No good. The Blazers have taken the early lead.
They're making the extra pass and finding guys for open look. I love the discipline they've shown in their offense so far.
And so here is San Antonio. 4-point game. And looking forward to this Saturday.
What the fuck?
Kevin Garnett and the Boston Celtics. They'll be hosting the Toronto Raptors. Tip-off scheduled for 5 Eastern.
There's a lot of fun watching.
You cannot make this shit
Bruce
up,
Jenner, the
bro.
leaders in field goal
This is why I don't
percentage.
play, bro. This is why I
Look
don't.
at the Spurs, the most efficient team in the NBA.
My team's so
in terms of scoring.
ass.
With all of the great shooters they have,
They don't
it's
respect
almost
me.
easy to
Give me
think
the ball
that they
when I
would shoot
cut.
a high percentage. There's some other factors at play here. They're unselfish, they set good screens, they move well without the ball, and they're disciplined in that they don't take just any shot. They want the best shot available, and that's usually what they get.
Gets them both. How about this resume for Brandon Roy? Rookie of the Year, second-year All-Star. I mean, the guy is like has no ceiling whatsoever.
I'm somebody who's so fucking
All-around player, unselfish guy, prefers to teammates, and yet is a leader. Understands that he's got to be the guy that makes it happen. But he does it in such a deferential manner that he can only command respect from his peers.
That's a great point. He doesn't show any emotion on the floor. He looks the same if he scored 20 or if he scored 2 points.
And he competes at both ends.
That's all you have to do is stand your
What
ground.
you want from
got
one of your
good
star players. When
And
you're
not offensive 3 seconds. Scoring on you.
And it's the Spurs with the ball, trailing by 4. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's the third of 4 straight playing home.
There's the offensive rebound and sends it home.
Here comes Miller. Aldridge inside. He's against Gooden. Gets in close. And that one's good by Aldridge.
Nice speed. That's the way to keep the ball moving.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. Lead pass to the
This
paint.
nigga ass! That's twice he dropped my pass, bro. Not different than the way it is.
They'll take that one every time.
It's two. Stolen by the Spurs. Leads him with the
Come on,
pass
Jefferson.
to number 7. From short range. The shot is off. And the Blazers the other way. Here's Aldridge. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And here
I
comes
understand they
Miller.
contested it, so I ain't gonna be
I'm looking forward to this Saturday.
But this, man. I can't get no momentum.
The base from Miami Heat at the American Airlines Arena. That one gets started at 8 o'clock.
I done missed like 2 open
You
looks.
always want to get out of there with a win.
Missing contested lays.
And here's a trail Trailblazers.
Can't get no real assists.
After the basket by San Antonio.
Here's
Basket. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
bad game.
2:47 left in the second.
Stop.
Magician does not
That shit
get
was
the
supposed to
go-ahead
pop.
bucket. We've got
That's what
a
I'm
tie
talking about.
ball game on our hands. In Lotus Stove.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfect.
And it's the Spurs with the ball.
Like, why you not cutting? Why you go back outside and stop?
Left wing. Here's Jefferson. Can't hit from beyond the arc.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor. Got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
Now here's Stokes. Coming off a 10-point. Getting his last out here. No luck. Here's San Antonio.
How would you stop? Bro? So bad, bro. This nigga about to walk that court, boy. I'm about to say. I like my way.
Here's Magician in close.
Oh my
Shot is up.
God.
And the
Hooked him and
Blazers the
then
other
got
way.
3 people to help. Like, what the fuck?
Boy, the turnovers are piling up pretty quickly here. We've seen them do.
Well, if I miss this, I'm quitting.
That's their third turnover in this quarter. Foul timeout ball by Portland. Both teams changing it up. Here's Warren. His last outing, he had 24 points. These turnovers can pile up. Like you were saying, Clark, when you prop up the rock, you're forfeiting possessions.
Empty trips, we call them, Kevin, and that's exactly what they've been doing right now. You've got to be aware of where the defense is, and you also have to be ready to be patient and make good decisions with the
I don't
basketball.
want to win like I want to win.
San Antonio is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team starts defending with physicality
Come on, Timmy.
without foul.
Here's Miller after the miss from Tim Duncan. To Miller. To the elbow. Here's Roy. He's covered by Ginobili.
Oh my
Close
God.
range.
Oh my goodness.
That time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave
We gotta
the door.
go to the gym, y'all. We can't let
Ginobili
that
with the ball.
My strength from like 38. I cannot get back down like that. Oh my God. Nobly got embarrassed. Then move.
Magician sinks it from about 9 feet. 8 points for him.
They run very few plays for him on offense, but he got
Don't
it done
worry, they're
right
gonna
there.
start running all the plays. This nigga tried to get a spin move back and lost the ball, bro. Pick up.
Here's Miller.
Oh my God. You cannot move like that, bro. You gonna help, you gotta pin that nigga from his ass. I got this for you.
Good for the three-point play. And here's Duncan. 19 seconds left in the half.
Useless.
And so here's San Antonio. 4-point game. Here's
Put that shit up.
Hangs in the
Oh
air.
my
Shot
God.
misses. And the Trailblazers
This
going
nigga
now the other way.
soft.
Let's quickly go down to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Greg Popovich just moments ago.
Good line. Jefferson.
There have been a lot of threes taken, but not many have hit the mark. He wants to see better shot selection. And if they can't get the threes to fall, they might be trying to fight their way inside. That's the latest from courtside. Kevin Clark.
Okay, thanks, Cheryl. So it's Portland now, following the basket by Tim Duncan.
That's the help, Jefferson. Yes, sir. If you gonna foul him, block him too, bro.
And a
Don't
quick
put
look
Tim
now at the best free throw
Foul
shooting
him,
team.
scored him.
Take a look at the Spurs, fourth in the league. Clutch went at the line.
This is one of the top free throw shooting teams in the league because they work it. Believe me, they spend a lot of time working on their free throw shooting, and it shows up in games. That's why they're one of the league's best.
Ginobili with the ball. He's got 8 to the wing. To Gordon. Magician. Kept alive. Jefferson. The three. Can't hit. Portland leading. 14 points for him.
That makes it 4 for 5 to start the third. Really coming out of halftime looking to get a big jump on the opponent.
Duncan from the back.
That was one of those nice little teardrops. It looks like it doesn't have a prayer, and then softly drops right in.
And here's what happened yesterday in the NBA. Timberwolves pick up a road win. The Chicago Bulls going down. It was success for the Celtics on the road. The Atlanta Hawks losing at Phillips Arena. Out at New Orleans. So win for the Hornets. Blazers dropping that one. And that's all we have for you right now. Here's
Oh, my
Baxter.
gosh.
Duncan pulls it in, and that's his 9th rebound this day. Magician. Shot, no good. And the Blazers the other way. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Scola buries the tip-off there.
Easy look in the paint. Defense got abused there.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Magician. Scola
Bruh.
with the rebound.
Ain't no way I'm
And
missing
here are
that.
the
What the
Trailblazers.
fuck going on?
Leading by 5. Scola from short range. Thompson.
Not
Into
buying this
Cal.
weak ass
Good
movie
luck.
outside.
High post. Here's Thompson. Oliveri cleans the defensive glass.
Boy, they've really been scrapping for rebounds in this one. Neither club really dominating the other one.
For the
That should be absolutely illegal.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. They trail by 7. Here's Magician.
That's his bread and butter. That's his meal ticket. That's who he is. That's what he does. Crash the board, snatch it down, and then jam it back in. That's outstanding tenacity on the backboard.
Keep going, nigga. What you slowing down for?
Francis, covered by Murray.
Bro,
The handoff to number 7. Puts up the baby hook. Misses
Ain't no
the
way.
baby hook.
ain't no way they got 4 niggas in the
And
paint,
here
bro.
comes Roy. He's got 14. Baxter rips it down with one hand.
He's not even a real person, bro. Don't show
I
him.
call that a pound cake dunk. Simple and plain, and a good finish.
Here's Hidden, 8 feet out, and the basket good. He's got 10.
Simple and on board. Destroyed any chance they had of starting.
Both teams continue to fill it up as we conclude the third. The score, 40.
He's not buying it. He's ass.
It's amazing, amazing. Everybody is
Here's Miller. He has 5. Here's Roy. Miller leads the game in assists.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Tipped.
Bro, look at this shit, bro.
Blazers on offense. 7-point differential.
Well, he's not a
This shit
premier
is fucking
scorer,
pitiful,
but
bro.
he's contributed big time
I
on the
hate this
offensive
team
end
so
today.
much. I will never play here again, bro.
Magician on the
Unless I
corner.
get drafted here on any other 2K, bro. This shit
Here's
is dead.
Duncan. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
He's been AWOL this quarter. When his team is down and in need of some scoring from him, he hasn't shown up.
His ass never show up, bro. He be late to the game. He don't come to the functions, kickbacks, parties. He be texting in the group chat. This nigga don't respond.
The jump hook.
He's a
Hits
bust,
the
bro.
jump. Nice bucket for the 5th-year veteran out of Texas.
Give it a ball.
And so here's San Antonio. 11-point game. To Jefferson. On the paint. Graceful finish. Here's Miller. Miller with an assist. This trip off would have 10 for the game. Aldridge.
Memphis, bro. Tim is ass. I thought Tim Duncan was good.
Let's quickly go down to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Greg Popovich just moments ago.
I can't do shit, bro. I ain't got no fucking
layup, guys. That's what we want. We'll see if they can get it.
gonna change my
Back to you,
bag,
Kev.
too.
Thanks,
I don't know who layup
So
I got, but I
it's
know who
Portland
jump shot I
now.
want.
Here's Miller. Francis hits the board inside.
Looks like he had the angle. That's a bad miss.
Why'd you
That
stop,
goes to the
bro?
goal.
And it's the Spurs. They trail by 11. Portland on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Jefferson backs down. 6 seconds to shoot. Francis throws it for 3.
This is one way to get back in the game. There's no better realize than a three-point shot. And they're doing a really good job of knocking down threes in this game.
Here's Miller. He hits hard. On the wing, puts the ball. It's covered by Ginobili.
Second half backed up.
Threw the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
And so here is San Antonio. On the inside. Duncan inside. To get Holden. Here's Ginobili. Downtown. Kick to line. Here's Magician. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have been
They're just trying to embarrass me, but here's the thing, bro. You can't
And
humble
it's the
Barry.
Spurs
What the
with the
fuck?
ball.
Because I know the script, bro.
To Ginobili.
I'm buying it.
That's his
You
first
read it?
point.
But I read the first page and I was like, oh yeah,
The other way.
bullshit.
Not the
I'm not
kind of
acting in this
performance
scene.
we're
The
used to seeing
fuck?
from him.
Yeah,
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Coach Popovich signals for a timeout. They're losing by 14.
Popovich has
29.
he ain't got no game plan, no win. Since we've been here, we've been losing. You telling me your whole game plan is based on Tony Parker? Because I'm not a point guard, so I'm not
here is
replacing
San
him.
Antonio. It's a 14-point game. The three was off target by
Bro, I call
Magician.
ankles, bro. You fucked up if you think I'm not pulling that.
Aldridge
Look at this, bro. Why is everybody on the same side of the court?
brings it down.
What's actually happening? I feel
a total collapse.
like,
Bro.
bro,
Field is on.
niggas
So
is
his
forcing
offense.
shots. They can
Not
take
making
me.
anything.
The Blazers on a bit of a roll here. The alley-oop.
Right on the verge of
I was
victory
trying to
now.
foul
They
him.
don't need much more than to just take care of the basketball.
And so here's San Antonio. They trail by 18. Here's Magician. Holden trips it down inside. Portland in total control. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Bro, we only scored 5 points this quarter. Nah, bro. Give it to me. Ain't nobody else scoring. We chewing clock and we gonna shoot this shit. Back up.
Magician wasn't careful with his position. Gets nailed with the backcourt violation.
Yeah, bro, y'all thought I was
And the
playing, bro. I said I'm
Trailblazers
chewing
with some
clock.
adjustments.
But I want buzzer beater. So if I would have held it for them last 14 seconds, they would have
James with it.
hold the ball.
It's an 18-point
So I need
game.
them to score
The
some
Blazers
guys.
on a bit of a roll. A second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Spurs looking for a basket to put an end to this run.
Yeah, they need a bucket soon before this gets out of hand.
No, bro. They said 5 is all we had, 5 is all we gonna get.
Magician missed. The Blazers cruise to a win as they blow out the Spurs 62-42. For his steady play, time for us to say goodbye.
I probably
For Clark
got 8
Kellogg,
points.
Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this.
Let's see. Ooh, I called it. 4 for 20 is fucking out. Just out of the ordinary.
it don't make sense. I mean, 0 for 5, that's normal. But the fact that I couldn't make no fucking mid-range shots, I couldn't make no layups. 3 for 10, Ginobili. He had 1 3. No, that was Francis that hit 1 3. His one shot. 1 minute, 2 minutes. And none of them niggas shot. But that's the thing, bro. Ginobili, the only other nigga that took 10 shots. And I'm forcing looks to him. He passing, not shooting. This nigga dropped like 4 of my passes. Like, bro, I'm not finna keep passing you the ball. Like, this nigga outscored me. Like, I'll never let that happen again. I'll never let no nigga that can't catch my looks outscore me. That's disrespectful. You telling me I'm passing you the ball and you dropping it? You dropped 2 passes? You dropped 3 passes? But you got 10 points. Oh, all right. All right, bro. That'll never happen again. Uh-huh. 76. That's finna go to 90 next. That shooting traffic going to 90 next, bro. Let's get this next game going.
And now let's take a second to talk about the Sprite Ice Cold keys to the game. All right, Clark, so you're taking a look at the Pistons. What's going to be the key for them?
Well,
Shut
Kevin,
up.
they should put the isolated camera on Richard Jefferson. He's a potent scorer with a bevy of moves at his disposal. With his offensive arsenal, you've got to think about double teaming.
And as for San Antonio, Clark, how about them? What's the key for them?
He's explosive whether he starts or comes off the bench. Manu Ginobili, a very well-versed offensive player.
You bring up a great point. A lot of guys couldn't handle it when he started off the bench. This guy turns it very well.
He has the drive, get to the foul line, and he also can make threes, and he's not afraid of the big shot.
It'll be interesting. And here are the Pistons.
Well, I keep guarding niggas that got number 7. Look at that. Y'all boys take my drink. Who is this
Their
group,
go-to guy offensively normally, but when his number was called, he rose to the occasion.
Get the fuck off of me.
Ginobili with the ball. 8 points his last outing. Here's Jefferson. Knocks it down from 19 feet.
Now, Richard Jefferson, Kevin, was initially thought he was just a high flyer, a really athletic guy, but he's got game. He's got a lot of game. He can defend, he can make big plays, whether it's shooting the ball or passing it. He does a decent job on the glass. And I think he's an outstanding teammate and team leader.
And it's the Spurs with the ball after the miss by Detroit to number 7. Dumps it up. Manu. To number 7. Converts the double shot. And here is Stuckey. His last outing, 16 points for him. Stuckey to Sané, uncovered. The shot is off. Well, the Spurs will take it the other way. They're getting their second look at Detroit in this one.
Well, free throw shooting cost them the last game between these two. Free throws are supposed to be free, Kevin. That's why they call them that. They're giving them to you, but you've got to take them and make them count. I don't think you can ask for a better start to the game for them. 4 for 4 thus far.
And it's the Pistons with the ball. 6-point game. Seconds to shoot. Here's Stuckey. Dumps it off. Here's Sané. Can't hit the ball from downtown.
Wide open. That's just daring the guy to shoot the home ball. He couldn't make it really turn.
And Jefferson gets it to go. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
They can't be pleased or happy with their performance at the line. They did nothing to help themselves there. And it really hurt them.
And here is Stuckey, averaging 16 points a game. Sané.
Nice speed. That's the way to keep the ball moving.
Ginobili with the ball, averaging 9 points per contest. Magician on the point. Turnaround J. Nails the turnaround jumper. He's got 6.
Right now, Kevin, they're getting everything they want. Pinch into the message while they're doing it.
Stolen by the scrum.
He forced the kick out, and the defense was all over.
Here's Duncan. Can't extend the lead to double digits.
Of course, he'd be the first one to mess up our 100%
Mid-range
streak.
jumper he wanted, but off target.
Here's Bynum. He gets it to Paul.
Well, the D will know with that screen. That's really not his range. Even though he bagged the 3, I figure they'll still let him shoot.
San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Ginobili with the ball. Magician gets in close.
Ain't no
Matia
fucking
gets
way,
the
man.
board inside.
He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have affected him.
Here's McGice. Here's Harrington. Knocked down the trifecta.
He got the ball inside, and when the D closed in, he just kicked it out to the open man. Simple, but beautiful.
Pistons on D. Trailing by 2. To McDice. Magician. It's in. 8 points for him.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
Now Bynum. Last time out he had 13 points. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Boom. He worked down low and got hit with the 3-second call. Magician really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's been pouring it on in the last few minutes and has been a force offensively. Things will really start to open up for his teammates now because he demands an awful lot of attention.
Tucks it inside. Working on Maxio. Ginobili with the ball. Right wing. Here's Magician. Arcs it high. Misses the buzzer beater. The Spurs have taken the early lead.
Well, they're
It's
scoring
because
with
this bitch ass
ease.
took too long to get it to me, bro. I
Definitely hit
couldn't
the
work it
ground
for a
running.
second. I mean, I
Let's see if
could've,
they can
but
keep it up.
it was inefficient.
All right, the first quarter had a lot of good action. I think we'll be in for some more here in the second. And here is Stuckey. 12 points for him. Substitution on the court. And here is Stuckey. Harrington. Hits. Nice pass. Leading into the bucket. He's got 5.
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
Here's Ginobili. Connects for him. He's bucket by the National Veteran of Argentina. And here is Stuckey. In close. Race will finish. Ginobili with the ball. The lead is 2. Magician is done by Stuckey. Here's Magician. Lays it in off the glass.
It wasn't ultra effective, but it got just enough room for the score.
Now Gordon. He's covered by Ginobili. Shoots. Serene. Off target for 3.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
To Jefferson. Screen by Duncan. Off from the Pistons trailer. Stolen. Just over 3 minutes left in the half. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Smashed by the Pistons. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Taking a look at San Antonio, the most efficient efficient team in the NBA in terms of scoring.
With all of the great shooters they have, it's almost easy to think that they would shoot a high percentage. There's some other factors at play here. They're unselfish, they set good screens, they move well without the ball, and they're disciplined in that they don't take just any shot. They want the best shot available, and that's usually what they get.
You fucking prick.
Off the mark from 3. A tight game here in San Antonio.
I got some for that.
Attention and protect the pitch.
Here's Magician.
I don't care if I'm
Take it the other way. And the look at next Thursday from Amway Arena in Orlando. Oshie the Magic will be facing the visiting Dallas Mavericks. It's from 7 o'clock Eastern.
It'll be fun to watch.
It seems like Ben Gordon's entire career has been this.
I don't care, bro. You don't deserve the rock.
Well, I don't think he knows, but he does know this. Give me 25 to 30 minutes, and I'll give you 20 to 30 minutes.
Look at this shit.
I thought you were going to say 25 to 30 shots, because that guy can shoot all night long.
He can't shoot.
Oh, because 20 couldn't cut. The nigga who I said last game wouldn't get no look. And then, bro, like, this is what this shit I be talking about, bro.
And it's the Spurs
Give me the
with
ball,
the ball.
pussy.
They're moving on after the tough
Not
loss
passing
they
the ball to
took at the
nobody, bro.
hands of the Blazers.
I think they fell short on the defensive side of the ball at that end of the floor. I think had they played a little tougher, a more cohesive game when they didn't have the orange, they would have had a bigger game than they did.
And set for first. Some changes for the Pistons. He's off on the second. Magician backs him down. 13 feet out.
Right.
We've got a
Left.
tie ball game on our hands. So Bynum stuck it. Gently drops it in.
Nice speed inside.
Bro, I don't
Sets
care
his
if we
teammate
lose,
up
bro.
with
I
an easy
honestly
deuce.
don't, bro, because y'all started
San
pissing me
Antonio
off,
trailing
so
here.
I will fucking sacrifice this game, bro.
Here's Magician. Brings it from the range.
If I can't do it by myself, bro, you're going to lose.
They said the mid-range game is becoming a lost art in the NBA. You certainly couldn't tell it from watching that play. What a sweet
Y'all niggas better play
Great
defense and
assist on
grab
that
rebounds.
basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Magician. Kept alive. Magician misses it.
Oh, I was finna crash out, y'all. I was finna crash out.
Here's Harrington. The 3-point ball. The Spurs with a 2-for-1 opportunity. Let's see how they play the clock. Here's Magician. Nails it from close range. Now Bynum. 29 seconds left in the second. Time call here. Pistons to start. Breaking the actions right now. Let's take a look at how the standings are looking out east. Half the season has been played. You look at the Bulls, best team in the conference, really having a nice season and looking to maintain that through the playoffs. And of course, there's the Pistons. Just need to take it a game at a time. On defense, San Antonio. Now Bynum.
I got Cross.
Jonah. And here's Harrington. Left corner. 6 seconds to shoot. Puts up the baby hook. That's good. He has 7.
Boy, what a tough competitor, partner. He's still contributing even with the injury.
Duncan backs in. Sonny gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul of the game. Teams live and die by the crew. Let's check out the bench. Take a look at the Pistons. Third in the league. So good at spotting up and knocking it down from behind the arc.
They really make it tough on the defense because they're just so efficient at making the three-point shot attempts. I mean, they space you out and make the extra pass. When the defense starts cheating inside, they just line up behind the 3 three-point line and knock down those triples.
Now Bynum following the bucket by the Spurs.
Can't fault that shot since he was wide open, but he may have rushed it just a little bit.
Magician.
Hey, bro, my head's clean as fuck.
He's got 18. And here is
70.
He's got 6. From short range. The shot is good from Stuckey. And it's the Spurs with the ball. The lead is 2. Stucking down low. Harrington's there.
Oh, you see him make 3 of their first 4 shots. That's good shooting to jumpstart him here.
And here are the distance. 4-point game. The tray. And Duncan with the rebound.
That was a judgment call. He took a quick shot there, but I thought it was a pretty good look.
Magician, defended by Gordon. Takes the turnaround tray. That one is good. He's got 20.
That makes it 4 for 5 to start the third. Really coming out of halftime looking to get a big jump on the opponent.
Oh, just missing. But he'll get 2 shots to the line. They'll put tune in on President's Day. It's a home game in Boston for the Celtics. They'll be hosting the Dallas Mavericks. Be sure to tune in at 6 o'clock Eastern.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Yep. San Antonio leading.
Fuck y'all doubling me.
Here's Jefferson. Can't get it to go. So Detroit will take it the other way. 2:37 left in the third quarter. Swing pass.
That was a steal.
Now Bynum. He has 5.
He left him enough space to sink it, but he couldn't get it done.
Here's Ginobili. Plays it in. He's dying to lead into the rim.
Like when he said I saw
Anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Wilkins stacks him down. Inside. Kisses it off the glass and in.
He's laying there. Deep and now out of there.
San Antonio calls timeout. Some adjustments here for the Spurs. And here is Hill. And it's the Spurs with the ball. 11-point game. Magician hands it in close. 22 points for him.
They run very few plays for him on offense, but he got it done right there.
To Stuckey. Leads him in.
He's getting the highlight reel play of the day. Wait a minute. Make that week.
I think I'm gonna
Make it
start
the
dunking
year.
next season.
Now that was a dunk.
And so here is San Antonio following the bucket by the Pistons.
Feel like I don't got everything I need. I should have everything I want.
Magician.
By the end of this season, so next season it'll
Started
just
by
be,
Stuckey. To Gooden.
filling in the gaps.
Left wing. Here's Jefferson. Brings it down just inside the 9-point line. Sweet touch by the two-year veteran out of Arizona. Here's Harrington. It's good.
Those floaters are difficult to hit. He made it look easy right there.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Get the hell off of
Now to
me.
Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Greg Popovich just moments ago.
Thanks, Dad. Just saying. Let's get it in the paint, guys. They can't handle us down low. Guys,
Okay, thanks.
Get back into this game, Kevin. They need to really concentrate on winning some turnovers. I mean, it hasn't been terrible for them, but it's still hurting their cause.
And here is Stuckey following the bucket by the Spurs. To Gordon, easy shot. Stuckey leads the game and assists.
You knew that one was good as soon as he released it. That's cash money.
Jefferson.
Bro, ain't no fucking way.
Take it the other way. You're right, Clark. When you're down, you can't just give away opportunities.
Well, the margin of error is much smaller when you're trailing and trying to come back, so everything is much more important. But turnovers always are self-destructive.
Here's Wallace. Here's Harrington. Cuts the score to single digits. And they make it a single-digit game.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
The handoff to number 7. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Pistons trailing. Harrington the screen. Walsh was camped in the lane and gets the 3-second ball. And it's the Spurs with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Magician from close range. Rodney Stuckey pulls it in.
Well, the defense put pressure on him, and frankly, he'll miss some of those even when he's wide open.
It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. The Spurs should look to use some clock here. Francis. Kept to line. Here's Magician.
Oh my God.
Can't finish at the
I'm
rim.
a bot. Go get yours. It's mine.
Here's Stuckey. Off the mark with the 3-ball.
Right now being held without a point in this quarter. Gousset really struggling to find any kind of open look.
And it's the Spurs
Ain't no
with
fucking
the
way
ball.
y'all calling that.
With a 9-point lead. To Francis. Right to Clark. Finishes with a short touch.
Way to distribute the basketball.
Here comes Rodney Stuckey. He's got 8. Ginobili is whistled, reaching in.
It's hard not to pass him off of this W so you can get the fucking block, bro. That shit cheesy as hell.
Coach
I'm at
Skiles
70.
signals
Hell, y'all
for
definitely
a timeout. They're losing by 11. 102 left to the 4th. And here is Stuckey. Zone 8. Lays it right in.
Efforts, soft layup. Nice play.
And here comes Ginobili. 9-point game. Here's Magician. Wallace on the 3-point attempt.
Usually why I didn't change it before I started this game because I wanted to test it out
Big
one more
break for
time.
the defense.
Give it a little faith into it.
Here's Stuckey. On this screen.
Hey, my man, a word to the wise. There
The
is a
court,
reason
Hope.
you're that open. Leave that shot alone.
Stolen away by the
I don't know
Pistons.
why he didn't pass that Jefferson, though.
Zone 8. He's off from 3. The Spurs have this one well in hand, especially looking at the clock. Magician, started by Stuckey.
Ain't no fucking way he ripped me on that bullshit.
He got too casual with the ball there, and it led to a steal.
Here's Gordon on the paint. Almost a 3-point opportunity.
And it's the fact that they made me do a layup, bro. I was trying to turn around and bait his pussy ass like everybody else in my pussy. But it's all love.
Shoots the second, and that brings them within 8.
Y'all got me fucked up.
And the turnover by San Antonio.
I don't do passes. It's my ass.
He just clapped out.
The Pistons take their last 22nd timeout. They're behind by 8. 4 seconds left in the game. Clark Richardson.
I take the last shot. I'm not passing the ball in for the last shot. Like I said, but piss my
Because this
ass.
one is really about over. They have no chance of winning this game.
I tell you.
The Spurs went the distance as they outlast the Pistons. 51
That
to
boy very
43.
happy.
Magician is the Jordan Brand player of the game and some solid numbers.
Well, Kevin, the name
It
of
don't
the game
change
is
how I
still
take,
scoring.
bro.
And
This
anytime
season
you
is
score that
dead.
many points, you're giving a big boost to your team.
Time for us to say goodbye. For Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me,
That 24 was
thanks for
for
joining us for
Kobe.
this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Told y'all, bro. Ain't nobody getting 10 points again. Definitely not this clown. 12 for 24. That's bad. 3 turnovers. 0 for 2. 0 for 2. I wasn't trying to miss them free throws. That shit kind of made me sad, but it is what it is. That shit going to a 90, y'all. Then let's see. After I get that to 90, maybe finish hands. Get that to 70. I don't know. Offensive low post. Really, after I get that to 90, upgrade my shooting. If anything, if I do more offense. But I can start doing defense. Get these defensive rebounds. Offensive rebound as well. But defensive low post and on-ball defense definitely need to go up. Hustle, strength need to go up. Vertical. And awareness need to get maxed out. And consistency. All of that stuff needs to be done by next season. Let me look at the schedule real quick. Where we at? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. If I do 2 in this, the next one I'll have 3, and then the next one I'll have 2. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna end the video here. Just cause I wanna do my upgrades for the next game. You know what I'm saying? I want to start the next game off with fresh. I got Jamal Crawford. That makes sense. AK-47. This is what I got for my 99. That shit strap. CP3. I've definitely seen him do that. I'm gonna get that Kobe motherfucker. All right, yeah. I'm gonna try out my new AK-47 jump shot and my new Kobe layup package in my next vid. Shit, did I save it? I feel like I did save it. Oh, what's this last game? Yeah, no, I didn't save it like an asshole. All right, T-Bags, if you made it to the end of the video, bro, much love, much respect, much appreciation, you feel me? I don't need you to like, share, subscribe. I don't need none of that. All I need you to do, bro, is keep it crispy. Nothing more, nothing less. Until next time. 1.